migrants in the U.S. who were shipped out using the Alien Enemies Act, no due process, to CECOT in El Salvador, where basically the expectation was they would never be released. CECOT, of course, notorious for human rights abuses, slave labor, and all the rest. They have, most, if not all, have now been freed to Venezuela as part of this deal. So talk to us a little bit about just the details of what happened here. And I also think that it's important to get into. This really exposes the lie of what the Trump administration has been saying in court all along, which is that, oh, that's just in control. You know, El Salvador is controlled now. We have nothing to do with these prisoners. We can't possibly get them released, even if we wanted to.
Yeah, that's the key component here. The Trump administration was engaged in like one of the most horrific abuses of due process in our country's history, really. Just picking people up and putting them on a plane without any notice or opportunity to be heard and shipping them off to a torture dungeon, a gulag, foreign gulag in CECOT, where now we're getting information from Kilmar Abrego Garcia about like him being beaten, him being forced to, defecate because he was like kneeling for so long, and other, outrageous accusations about the treatment there. Mass people in a cell without any opportunity, really to contact lawyers or your family. So the conditions here are absolutely deplorable. And as a matter of policy, this administration sent these people to those camps without any due process whatsoever. And all the while, they were disclaiming that they had any power to bring them back. They were doing this song and dance before Judge Boasberg, before the Supreme Court even, that potentially these people were outside of their command and control, outside of their ability, that really, in front of the Oval Office in that like horrific meeting with Bukele, pretending like it was under the sovereign power of El Salvador that these people were being held. And we knew all along this was a crooked deal that was sort of cooked up by the administration to pay the government of El Salvador to house these individuals. And so they were there at the discretion and urging of the United States government. And now this proves it, right? What you're pointing to, this deal between the government of Venezuela, who had, kidnapped or held Americans or American legal permanent residents under their control, and to have that deal in exchange for some of these people who were sent to CECOT in El Salvador shows that who's running the show here? The American government. They're